Akodo grâce. Qui vont dire nous, qui vont dire Akodo grâce. Nous live après-midi, our destinies awaiting your arrival. Get a connaître c'est juste un lien, mais nous. All my graduates. Chaque samedi après-midi, vous connaissez 5h pour 6h, mais nous.
Hey, you will swag and you swag. You sing and you succeed. I said you dance and you dance. You sing and you succeed. I say you shout hallelujah, shout hallelujah. You sing and you succeed. I say you shout hallelujah, shout hallelujah. You sing and you succeed. You will sing and you succeed. You sing. Congratulations, you have seen the glory of God. Congratulations, congratulations. He has done it. Woo. And you. We've a new song to sing. And you will come again. We've a new song of praise. God is good. One more time. Congratulations. You have seen the glory of God. Nobody can deny it. Congratulations. He has done it for you. And you will come back with a new song to sing. God is good. After tonight, you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good. Wave your hands. Congratulations. Hug yourself. Say
All our graduates, class of 2023. Congratulations to all of you. Ou même qui got Simone qui gradue fait on connaît que Justin et Lien voyé on congratulations by you. Après midi nous content pour nous capable ensemble avec nous content nous rentrer la caille nous. Vous connaissez chaque samedi nous gain des voix pour nous capable ensemble avec vous pour entrer la caille pour sentir l'amour que nous gagnons pour la jeunesse et pour la jeunesse capable de sentir qui l'amour yo gagne pour vous même tout. And so this evening it is a blessing to be with you guys, to be on the show. It's definitely another day of grace on Caribbean Media. We are excited about what God is doing with Destinies Awaiting Your Arrival. Today we have a special guest, which is my dear friend from a very long time, and I decided to bring her on today because it's just her story is amazing, and I'm looking forward to having a good show. And you know, she'll be able to share her story. She just graduated with her nursing degree. Woo! So congratulations to all of our nurses who, you know, made it through and graduated, you know, this year. Congratulations to you guys. You know, my wife is in school for nursing and it's not easy. So I know exactly what she went through, what y'all going through. And so congratulations to all the nurses. Congratulations to all graduates, class of 2023. This month is going to be a month of excitement. I'm doing like maybe 3 graduations, hosting 3 graduations. And so nous content pour tout le monde qui a gradué en bas nurse yo. Et ça gradé et ça te paye gradé non mais moun ça va passer de l'école bien c'est vrai et ils ont passé des misères ils ont passé des combats nous disons Dieu merci pour toutes nos qui gradé année congratulations ensemble avec nous et nous connaît et chez chaque après chaque samedi à midi ça n'a battu pour nous faire pour nous capable venir à différents et on différents gens pour nous faire que nous contents pour nous connaître ça bon Dieu a fait dans la communauté haïtienne à travers la jeunesse et à travers et peuple haïtien en tout. Et comme ça, je veux pour capable abonner avec channel YouTube nous, avec channel Facebook nous, support qu'on fait ça. Et dans le moment ça, n'a bande pour faire ça. Allez sur YouTube, allez sur Facebook, you're gonna type in 1600 AM et comme ça tout capable ouais et connaître qui ça nous a fait dans radio a, et qui joue ou capable joindre nous, qui gens ou capable joindre nous. So fais nous faveur ça, invitez nos amis dans moment ça sur Facebook, invitez nos amis sur YouTube, fais connaître que juste un lien sur radio right now. Go ahead if you have not been our friend on Facebook, go ahead and send us a friend request. If you are not our friend on YouTube or subscribe to us on YouTube, please subscribe to us on YouTube. It'll be great that you'll be able to jump on and hear what we're doing. And even when I'm here on the show, you're able to do that. My Instagram family, I love y'all. You know, we're working on getting on Instagram. Nous pouvons even on Instagram, mais nous travaillons sur ça. Nous abandonnez avec YouTube, abandonnez avec Facebook. So, après-midi, nous gagnons nos amis depuis longtemps qui ensemble avec nous, c'est lui qui gagne chance, qui pouvait share et histoire, ça le passé, côté bon Dieu sauté avec après-midi. It is definitely super special and dear to my heart that she's on the show because nous passer des bagailles ensemble, well passer des bagailles ensemble, moi coup de bon Dieu sauté avec lui, and it's just a beautiful thing to see her with this such accomplishment within, you know, a long period of time of knowing each other, seeing the struggles, seeing the good times, and now here we are to this beautiful picture of our new nurse.
I see you shout hallelujah, shout hallelujah, shout. I see you shout hallelujah, shout hallelujah. You will sing a new song. Congratulations, you have seen the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it. Woo! And you a new song to sing. And you will come.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you my dear friend Melinda. Melinda, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good? How do you feel?
I don't know. Well, I'm excited.
Overwhelmed and excited. Oh, why are you overwhelmed and excited?
Finally done.
It's done, huh?
Done.
And so you just graduated and you're nursing. So tell us a little bit about just how you came about knowing that you wanted to do nursing.
I always wanted to be a nurse. It's like I was like middle school. I was like,
Okay.
I want to be a nurse. I want to be a nurse. So graduated high school, got my AA, then got into nursing school, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. What did you get your AA in?
At Palm Beach Days, Associates in Arts.
Palm Beach State Community College. So pour tout le monde qui, you know, qui get Simon the Palm Beach State, pa nous Simon you that Simon you have dégagé you at Palm Beach State. It is, you know, it's the starting ground of where a lot of people are starting, like Melinda and herself. And so you graduated from where? Let the people know.
I graduated from Palm Beach Atlantic. It's in West Palm.
Palm Beach Atlantic, which is actually a Christian University. Ooh. I had a chance to be a part of the pinning ceremony that she had this week, and it was just amazing to see such so many people. And I think around in your class, how many? I don't think it was much Haitians. It was like what, maybe 4,
Yeah.
3.
I'll say 4, yeah.
Four
About four.
Haitian Americans. I won't say Haitians, for Haitian Americans, because it's, you know, your mom's, you know, an immigrant from Haiti. You know, my parents, my mom is not, but my grandma is, and you know, to see them come here and not be able to accomplish that, how does that make you feel?
I guess, I don't know. I think I'm
Have
happy.
you ever even thought about it? Like,
Not really. I just feel like I'm happy that I made them proud because I was born in Haiti and I came when I was 5.
Right.
So I'm the first generation graduate with my associates and like with my bachelor's. So I guess I made them proud.
first generation of associates and masters
Yes, sir.
in your family.
Yes.
La
sir.
famille PML, lui. And so I kind of, you know, we go back to middle school. You know, we were in middle school together, 6th grade, Carver. Let's go Eagles. So it's awesome. Like, you know, from middle school until now, you know, our friendship has always been what it is, and nothing changed that. So like, I want you to just talk about, because I know your journey started a little bit in high school, like it really did. I want you to talk about, just your stage in high school and, with, your awesome Giovanni. I want you to just a little bit, just touch a little bit on your backstory.
I feel like in high school, I was still finding myself.
Okay.
So I was like, I hang out with this friend, and I hang out with this friend, and then I would work and just, I don't know, doing regular teenage stuff. And then when I was 21, I got pregnant with my son on the last semester before I got my associates.
Okay.
I was 9 months pregnant when I graduated with my associates.
I remember I hosted the baby shower.
Yeah, you did. So then I took a year off from school, and then when he turned 1, I went back and started nursing school. It was hard having a 1-year-old. You have to go to school, and my son, he would get sick a lot. His immune system's horrible.
Right.
And he would get sick a lot. So there was days I would miss school. There was days I have a final the next day, and I'm up with him, crying with him, or I'm in the hospital with him. And next morning I had to still go and take a final exam.
Why? All while you're in school.
All while I'm in school. My son had 2 surgeries, well, like little surgeries. He had his tonsils removed,
I remember that.
and then he had his adenoids removed. All when I was in nursing school. They're not like big surgeries, but they're like big surgeries for kids.
Right, of course. Any surgeries,
Yeah,
you know.
they're common for kids, but still, like, it was still a hard recovery. And I would miss school. I would cry. I would be all over the place.
Right.
And I still had to go take an exam. And nursing school is not easy. It's not. I ended up failing a class. I would say like 3 semesters ago. I failed a class called med-surg. It's the hardest class you will have in nursing school. And I failed that class. I felt like I was crying for days. I felt so ashamed. I was like, oh my God, I failed class and I'm behind. But everything happens for a reason, because I met great friends. The next following cohort, I did a lot in that cohort. I became better. I had better grades. And I guess it happened for a reason. And I'm a graduate.
And so, like, how did you, like, okay, when it gets hard for you, like, okay, for example, just in the beginning stages, when your son was younger, like, what continued to give you the drive? Like, okay, even after you took that first year, like, what pushed you to continue to go, though? Like, because it's enough to say, yeah, I'm gonna go back, but now, like, you're to the end of your road. Like, everything you wanted and worked hard for is like you walked across the stage twice in 1 week of your accomplishment. But before, like, now seeing the finished picture and, about to move on to your next course, like, what kept pushing you to, even go back after taking a break? Because most of the time people don't go back. Like, I know a few girls that, get pregnant and then in school and then just decide that, what, maybe school's not for me. I'm not going to do it, or they don't have time. So what motivates you to go back to school and, like, now you're here to be able to say that, you've completed this success?
I always feel like I have no choice. I have to go to school. Like, my mom don't know how to read, write, none of that. So I was like, I have to be better. My mom was a single mom, raised 2 kids. I was like, I have to be better. I have to make her proud. I have to make my grandpa proud. He brought me to America. I have to be better. I was like, I have to go to school. I have to be something. And I always knew I wanted to be a nurse. So I was like, I have to do that. And also my son too. I feel like after I had him, I was like, everything opened up. Like, I didn't want to deal with nothing toxic anymore. I just wanted to be happy. I wanted to be a good mom. I wanted to make sure him proud of me. I wanted to give him a better life. And that was just it. That was my motivation right there.
So your son, outside of your son, your mom, that was enough for you to keep going every day. And when it came to, going and seeing this level of success. Yeah. Now, this is the other thing I wanted to, because I kind of know the story, so this is going to be hard because I'm not picking, I'm knowing the story. You've helped your mom for a long period of time, like as long as I can know, you've been helping mom. And so not only were you in school taking care of your son, but financially you were working. So how did you balance work, your son, and, even paying bills?
I feel like I'm a zombie at this point. I don't sleep.
A lot of work, right?
Yeah, I don't sleep. Like, I would go to work overnight, come home in the morning, get my son ready to school, bring him to daycare, then sleep for like 2 or 3 hours. I have class, then go to class, take a test, come home, study for a little bit, go to sleep again, wake up, go to work. It's just like a pattern. It's just been a lot. I've been through a lot. And then last year, mom had a stroke, so that made it even worse for me. I had to take like more from her plate
Right.
And I would sometimes she was in the hospital for a month. Sometimes I'd be in the hospital with her, go to work, pick up my son, bring him to school, pick him up, and it was just a lot. And she helped me a lot with my son. So when she had a stroke, it was really hard.
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like if it wasn't for God, I don't know. I don't know. I
He
think,
is faithful, isn't he?
yeah, he is. Because I've been through a lot. But listen, I'm here.
I even at the time where, mommy had the stroke, I said to myself, man, she does not catch a break. And it was so, and then I can see you worrying. I could see you, your anxiety is already bad. So I could see that made it even worse. But one of the things I can say is that you never lost your faith. And every time we spoke, you spoke highly and you spoke very clearly. And as much as your anxiety tends to play a role, how did you, I won't say bring your anxiety under control, but what were little keys of when you're discouraged, how do you get back up?
I would say I'll cry first. I'm a crybaby, so I'm always crying. So I'll cry first, cry. Then after that, I was like, why am I crying? This is gonna get better.
Right.
It's just temporary. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up. It's gonna be something different. I know it's gonna be different. My anxiety is so bad. I'm always.
You ain't gotta tell me. I know because she calls me when she's, under her anxiety attacks.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh my goodness. And so and then your little sister. Let's talk about your little sister a little bit. So you've been a role model to your little sister for a very long time now. Do you feel like your hard work has of being that role model to your sister, going to school, do you feel like it's, which she's actually graduating this year. This is her last year in high school. Do you feel like it's not gone in vain? Because you've carried the whole family on your back, especially within the past, 3 years. How do you feel like has that encouraged you? Has that made you want to go harder?
I'd say so. She knows, she sees me. She'll sometimes come get my son from the room when she hears I'm like, oh my God, I'm annoyed. I have to study. She'll come get him, let me study a little bit. I know she sees it. She tells me. She was like, I don't know how you do it with a bad, just so she said my son's bad. She's like a bad kid and all this stuff. She sees it. She recognizes it. She tells me all the time, especially when I was graduating, a few days ago, she told me, she was like, congratulations, you did it, but it couldn't be me. That's her words.
But, in seeing you do it, eventually, I believe she'll take up the task of wanting to do it herself.
Yeah, I just don't think she want to do nursing school.
Right.
Bad.
Right. And, because, nurses, listen, toothness, all these nurses, hats off to you guys. Because, I'm seeing my wife go through the process now, and it's no joke. It's like you said, you don't really sleep. The key to this success and making it, you don't sleep. You don't sleep. You're working, and then here you are. You got tests. You got the quiz. Oh man, if my wife has a quiz, she will study all weekend before this quiz. And to hear you say it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be a little bit more patient. And so to every young lady out there, that is, you've had a baby ahead of time, or you feel like it's not enough time. All I could say to you is that you could do it. No matter what, you could do it. Melinda is here testifying, and she's gone through it. She's lived it herself, and there's no, it's never too late. It's never too late to move forward. It's never too late to be determined to see the next level of success. Last week, I was talking about, moving to the next level and always upgrading yourself and your character, your personality, your workplace, whatever you're doing in life, upgrade, because everything is upgrading. Your iPhone will upgrade. The computer's going to upgrade. But listen, by the year of 2025, I bet you, recently I had a friend that was in Dubai, and a machine brought water to him. Even here, when you go to McDonald's or you go, self-checkout at Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, everything is self-checkout. Why? Because eventually that's what's about to happen. You're going to have to learn how to use these upgraded systems. But if you stay in the same system, the same mindset, you're going to be really messed up. But if you start upgrading your thoughts, upgrading your level of success, upgrading your level of, how you're portraying life. Like I was, it's so funny. It's like, we were recently talking about this, like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
We're looking in our circle of, classmates. Not a lot of people graduated still. Not a lot of people have, our kids say that they graduated. So like, was that at any point, Melinda, like a stepping stone, or like, when did you realize that you had to be better? Like, were you worried about friends? Like, did you lose friends? Like, tell me a little bit about, like, for example, like, you're studying more. That means you didn't have much time for friends. Like,
Yeah.
so how did all of that work out for you?
Majority of my friends are very supportive. They always be like, you're lame. You can't go to this like club event, but we know you have to study.
Right.
Or they'll tell me, just come for 2 days. Like, just come for like 2 minutes, 2 hours.
And you'll leave.
No, I'm not doing that. But they were understanding. They're very supportive. They would still invite me out though, but I say no. They're very supportive.
So did you have any form of friends that lashed out and it was like, you think you better than us? And, did you see attitudes change with you at any point?
My true friends, no. I would say just one friend I had. She wasn't really my friend. She was just a friend of a friend. We would hang out, whatever. Before I started nursing school. And then she would still want me to hang out with her, go to the club with her. I'm like, no, we can't be doing that. And then she just kind of like, we just went our separate ways a little bit. And then she would tell people like, hey, she don't make time for her friends anymore, or all this extra stuff. And I just never even asked her about it. We just both went our separate ways, never spoke again.
So friends will fall off when you're on your way to success.
Friends will fall off. Yeah, they definitely will.
But thank God for all your friends that understood the
My true
whole,
friends.
your true friends. Hats off to them, for sure. And I know you had your family support for sure. Mom and Betty for, they really held it down with that. So congratulations to them. And, I'm sure it was a big, moment for you to be able to see your grandpa and your mom, be able to celebrate with you in that moment yesterday. How did you feel like after, walking across the stage, coming outside to your family? What was that feeling like?
I don't know. I feel like I just made them proud. I was like, okay, this is over. Like, I'm done with nursing school. Like,
Right.
I
So
want
what's
to make
next?
them proud.
But that, I just feel like, I've been in those, that feeling before of, seeing the proudness on, my grandma's face, my mom's face. And it's a big deal. And the reason I feel like it's a big deal, Melinda, is because it's like, they didn't get a chance to do this. You know what I mean? And it's breaking cycles. Like, you think about it, in your whole family, you realize that you just broke a cycle that was going in the same circle, and now you've completely ventured it off. And like, I see you in my heart, I see you like, it's the beginning of so much for you. Like, it's exactly what you needed. Your dreams, your visions for your mom, your family, your son. Like, I feel like, this is literally what you needed in order to move forward to that. Because, you've been a steward, you've done so well up until now that what else? It can only get better from here. Like, it can only progress and like all the digression that you felt, like I'm sure you felt like you were moving forward and then moving back.
Yeah. It was always one thing or another.
I'm sure even after you felt that class, that was that moment of moving forward and going back, but you were still dedicated to it. You were still determined. And I feel like your push has really allowed you to see this moment of success. Like, so this is the question I would have for you right now, is that, like, if a girl is, in this level of, determination and moving forward, what is their dating life looks like?
Not good. Trust me. I've been single for 4 years.
Say it again. Slow down.
I've been single for 4 years.
You've been single for 4 years. All right, look, we're going to come right back with that. I just wanted to throw that out there. We're about to find out how Melinda's dating life has been for the last 4 years. Stay right here. We'll be right back.
And celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented. But that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. I was afraid that maybe you thought you were above me, that I was only fooling myself to think you'd love me. But then tonight you said you couldn't live without me. You're round about me, you wanted to stay. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
And so, nous mêmes qui fait brancher ensemble avec nous, you that have just got on the show. My name is Justin Ilian, and we're here every Saturday from 5 to 6 p.m. on Destiny's Awaiting Your Arrival. This afternoon, I'm with a good friend of mine who just graduated with her nursing degree, and she is here talking to us and letting us know what the process has been like on her life. And as she's arrived in this level of success, we're about to move forward into what her dating life used to be like, or what it's been like within this, this period of time of, going through so much in work and school, and how she overcame and still did not have to deal with a boyfriend or dating someone. So tell us a little bit, you just said that 4 years of being single. Tell us, how did you get through that process, and if there's been any potentials, along the way?
I say the first day of nursing school, the first thing like a professor told me, said, if you don't have a boyfriend, don't get a boyfriend while you're in nursing school. Because if he's not already there, don't even get another one. Because nursing school is stressful enough. You don't need somebody to add stress on your life. I'll say I was talking to someone in nursing school, but I was single. It wasn't like fully committed or anything. It was kind of hard because me and him would have issues, and then I'm a crybaby, so I'll be crying about him, and then I'll be crying about my nursing school stuff. And eventually we just stopped talking, and it is what it is. But I have friends though that got married in nursing school, that still had a boyfriend in nursing school, and the boyfriends and husbands was like fully there, supportive and everything.
Wow, that's good.
And they were fine. But if you're with
just
somebody,
wasn't your story, right?
Yeah, if you're with somebody that's toxic like me, no, it's not gonna work out, because you can't be crying about two different things. Because listen, it's not worth it, because definitely them studies is more important than crying over a guy. So do you feel like, with you personally, like you feel like not dating and not entertaining dating was necessary for you not to entertain dating so that you may stay focused? Yeah. Sure. So it may not be for everyone to be in a relationship while, in school or pursuing any level of success. Yeah. Now, how do you dodge those who, still decided to shoot their shots and, and still come out and be like, hey, like, what's up? Like, you could, because it's clear she is not, so like, how do you feel? Like, how did you do that? Like, how did you shoot them? Like, or were you not even interested or paying attention to guys that, I'm sure you had it within the 4 years, guys come up, because I know a few stories, but like, how did you dodge, some of these guys, like, turning them down, knowing that, you're still single? I don't know. I'll just tell them the truth. Like, hey, I'm in nursing school and I have a fucking kid. So, sorry for cussing, but I'm in nursing school. I have a kid. I have a mom to worry about. I have a little sister to worry about. I'm a busy person. Like, we can't. If you're gonna come, you gotta come correct. Yeah, you gotta come correct. Like, you can't be adding no extra stress in my life. You can't be adding no other burdens in my life. because I'm always in the go. I'm never like, I'm a zombie. I'm barely sleeping, none of that stuff. So listen, if you're not coming correct, don't come at all. And I literally friend zone people. I'm like, no, we're going to just be just friends. If we can't be friends, we're not going to be nothing at all.
So ladies, listen, ladies, listen. It is okay to friend zone him, especially if he's not coming correct. And it's the same thing with guys. If she's not coming correct, you're interested in her and you're in school, you're pursuing a level of success, you got to put it on pause until you have arrived to that success. Parce que l'amour pas facile. L'amour pas facile.
T'es qu'à régler, même simplifier, tout petit problème qui t'y passe, yon t'y parle à vous. Super. T'es qu'à régler, même simplifier, tout petit problème qui t'y passe, baby, moi tu vois, nous fait du bon, réconcilier nos vibes.
And so, cosa l'amour pas facile. So I'm big on relationship, and that we've gone through so much and talked about so much over the years. What would you say to someone that is, pursuing, they're in a relationship or whatever, and things are rocky, but they're deciding that they want to move forward, because you went through a little bit in your previous relationship on healing. So how do you feel like a young lady needs to heal in order to move forward, like the process of being her and going back and dealing with things? Like, how do you feel like that you overcame, with your previous relationship?
I feel like time heals all wounds, especially if you have like something that's more important, like nursing school, and then you deal with that, then it is what it is.
But how do you deal with it? It's easy to say you just deal with it, but like, what are the, like, what you would say, like, keys? Like, what did you do, and how did you feel like you really, you overcame that?
I'm the kind of person, you have to do a million things for me to eventually leave you alone. But eventually, I will leave you alone. Like I said, time heals all wounds. It might hurt right now. It might feel like he's your whole entire world, but eventually, you look back and you'll be like, oh, he was not even in my, like, level. Like, no, I'm up there. Or like, I feel like if you have something else to focus on, like you have school, or you have kids, or you have a family, or something else, you're not even gonna think about it. I feel like in the beginning, it hurts. Trust me, in the beginning it hurts, but eventually, it gets better.
So your thing is definitely finding something that has meaning and pushing you forward.
Yeah.
And then it will fall off.
For sure.
Now, do you feel like you wasted time?
I say so.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, like, I'm the kind of person, like, we'll be talking and get to do something a million times. I don't see red flags.
Right.
I don't see red flags. I feel like I'm in a circus. I don't see red flags. So eventually, yeah, guys will always be there. Trust me.
There's enough in the sea.
Yeah, guys gonna always be there. They gonna always be there. But
so put guys on the pause and move forward to success, ladies. Don't waste time waiting on Nan Joker. Move forward into success. Now, before we're gonna get ready to go, but I want to ask you this: what is next? Like, how do you feel? I remember at the pinning, the ceremony, which was amazing. Hats off to Palm Beach Atlantic for doing that pinning ceremony. So what is next? How do you feel like, in this next field, and what hospital you're going to? What's next?
I'll be working at Dare Medical.
Woo, Dare Medical.
But yeah, I don't know. Right now, nothing decided. I feel like I want to work like at the level I'm at for like about a year, and then go back to school.
You're gonna go back to school? Oh
yeah,
my gosh!
I want to be a nurse practitioner.
Wow.
And I still want to work at the unit I'm working now.
What unit are you working in now? Trauma. Okay.
Yeah. So I hope I don't see nobody, because
may God give you grace. Because I work in the funeral business. So when they come after from trauma or any kind of trauma, when it's dealing with, it's crucial even after life.
It is.
And I always tease with my wife. I was like, you guys deal with patients that are alive. I just deal with those who have passed. They're dead. And so it's more so, it's trauma is a lot. And so keep Melinda in your prayers, guys, because she's in trauma. So you're gonna go back.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take a break?
I'm gonna take a year off.
Take a year off
next year, I say.
Next year, okay.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do trauma. I'm gonna be a trauma nurse practitioner.
And so you're currently working at Delray Medical
Yeah.
now. And so how has your experience at Delray Medical been? Like, have you, not in particular, just working itself, like, you know, did it turn you off? Did it make you know, like, okay, I ain't doing this when I become a nurse and I'm not going to, you know, like, have you seen things that have been benefit to your drive in being a nurse?
Yeah, I see it so much. I'd be like, this is what I want to do. I want to
Wow.
do this. Like, I want to do this. But there's sad parts. Like,
Of
we have
course.
teenagers that, you know, getting car accidents, paralyzed for life. They're 16 years old, 15 years old. Like, they're never going to walk again.
Right.
We have kids that dies. Like, you know, we have kids that take their own life. Like,
It takes an emotional toll. Yeah,
yeah, it takes an emotional
listen.
toll me. Sometimes I go home with it. Like, I cry. I think about the person, think about the kid for a few days. I'm like, oh, my God, I have a kid. But it is what it is. I feel like I'm going to be the, you know, the better part. I'm going to
Right.
make sure, like, you know, they're
You
good.
do
their
your best
family's
as a
good.
nurse.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I do my part. I'm gonna be a good nurse. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a good nose. So listen, you young ladies out there, young men out there that, you know, you don't really know what you want to do in life. Figure out what you're called to do in life. It is a beautiful thing when you're walking in what you would call success. You're walking in what destiny. And you're walking towards destiny in what you've been called to do. And when you get there, it's not the end. There's another level. I keep telling everybody that I run into, like, that you can't be comfortable in life. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep, what's next? What we're gonna do next? What we're gonna do next? What's the next level of success? God himself, every time Jesus was moving within moving in his ministry, he was always up to the next thing, where we were going next. And the disciples were like, okay, I can imagine those who walked with Jesus, like, because God came into the earth and became a living man to fulfill what he was given as the law of how he wanted us as Christians to do. And so if Jesus, God himself, came down and worked in purpose, how much more us? How much more us? We're here, and there's no way that you could tell me that purpose in life don't work. It works, because going to work every day and doing something you love every day is nothing. It's just sweet. Like this weekend, I have 3 events: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got one tonight that we're about to run to for after we leave here, and then tomorrow night. I take pride. I told my DJ friend, DJ Wicked, shout out to you, brother. I love you. I appreciate you. It's been within the same month we've been working with each other. Within a few weeks we've worked with each other, and so like it's I told him, I whispered to him, I said, man, there's nothing better than what we do. We get out here, we make people happy, and we get paid for it. It's an amazing thing. You know what I mean? So I'm living in my purpose. I'm, being on radio, being able to come into your home across your screen. I'm enjoying this. You know what I mean? To bring my friend Melinda out here to tell, another young lady, another young man that you could do it no matter what your situation in life looks like. You can do it. And so, guys, today has been very simple. I wanted to bring to you a practical example, a practical situation, a practical, someone that is touchable, someone I know personally that has accomplished a level of success so that you may know that you could do it too. So, Melinda, in a short period of time, within a few words, what would you say to another young lady or another young man right now that is at home, that is not moving forward and successful? They don't feel like they're worth it. They don't feel like they could do it. What would you say to them?
I would say if you believe in yourself, you could do it. Trust me. Because nursing, it don't have to be nursing school. It could be whatever you want. You don't have to be like, a nurse like me. If you feel like you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a coach, if you want to be a psychologist, whatever you want to be, trust me, it's going to always be hard. It's going to be hard. It might be harder than other, but I feel like if that's what makes you happy, that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. You don't have to listen to your parents and be a doctor, be a nurse, be a lawyer, none of that stuff. If you want to be a teacher, go ahead and do it. If you want to be an artist, go ahead and do it. If you want to be a singer, go ahead and do it. As long as it makes you happy, and it pays your bills, of course, because you have to pay your bills. I don't know, just go ahead and do it. Like it's never too late. You could be 60-year-old. I have someone in my cohort that was 45. And then a bunch of kids, and she went back to nursing school, and she did it.
So it's never too late.
It's never too late. Trust
Never
me.
too late to update yourself.
A kid don't stop nothing. A divorce don't stop nothing.
Say that.
What else? I don't know. Like a death in your family don't stop nothing. You just gotta move forward. You gotta know what's best for you.
Yes. And so you that are listening and watching, I'm encouraging you. You that are you feel like you're in a like you're at a standstill. Shake yourself. Pick up your bed and walk.
Get off that couch.
Get off that couch. Turn off that TV. Get from that comfortable situation, that comfortable job, that comfortable guy. Leave him alone and keep moving. Young lady, young man, if you're just out of high school or you're still in high school and there's a guy you're dating and you want to go off to college and he's the reason why, or she's the reason why you're not going off to college, shake them off. If they really love you, they're going to wait until you get back from this degree. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my friend Melinda. Melinda, thank you so much for coming on the show. I love you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, say what the Lord has done for you. Congratulations, God is good. Them say that I can never be old. I see, I've seen.
Congratulations to all our graduates. Always class of 2023.
Nobody who can change his mind alone.
Congratulations.
Many years, in many ways, I have said his faithfulness ever and ever. Yeah. Congratulations, I have seen the glory of God.
Chaque samedi après-midi, 5 pour 6 heures.
He has started for me.
It's just, she's still alien. It's just an alien, y'all.
Song to sing, my God is good.
Destiny is awaiting your arrival, young lady.
A new song of praise.
Young man, destiny is awaiting your arrival.
Congratulations.
It's never too late to make it do what it do. Let's go. Get off the bed. Get off the couch. Let's go.
Congratulations. Say what the Lord has done for me.
In 5 years from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you could graduate. Go back to school. Call the school. You got to find out what you need. Pick up your transcripts. Let's go back to school.
No more tribulation.
You can take one class. It don't matter. You just got to do it.
It's where you cannot refuse. Hold on. I told you with Christ, say you can never lose. Well, God. Woman, I beg you, give me your attention. Very, very soon you will share your testimony. One by one you will tell your testimony. Bigger than money, we say sweeter than honey.
Congratulations, you've seen the glory of God.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Nous comptons nous être capables ensemble avec nous pour un autre show. Chaque samedi, pas oublier Destiny is awaiting your arrival. C'est là n'a pied. Content d'être capable ensemble avec nous après-midi. Que bon Dieu bénisse nous, que bon Dieu accorde nous grâce à nous. Ouais, semaine prochaine. N'a pas semaine prochaine.
101.1 FM.
N'a pas semaine prochaine.
1600 AM. 101.1 FM.
N'a pas semaine prochaine. Et si c'était lié, n'a pas nous semaine prochaine. Que bon Dieu bénisse nous, que bon Dieu accorde nous grâce.